Arsenal puts £42 million on the table for Barcelona star as enchanted Arteta sets sights on defender. Arsenal is ready to use a phenomenal player in a swap deal to sign a £70 million man. Arsenal is monitoring the player this week before stepping up transfer efforts. Proposal to be sent next month. Hello, Gunners fans. Welcome to another video from the greatest club in the world. Arsenal is prepared to shell out €50 million, approximately £42 million, in an attempt to sign Jules Kounde from Barcelona in this summer transfer window, according to recent reports. So far, the Gunners have only completed one signing, making David Raya's loan from Brentford permanent after last season. Throughout the summer, Arsenal has been linked with Barcelona defender Jules Kounde. And despite imminent negotiations for Calafiori, the Gunners remain steadfast in their pursuit. Reports from Spain suggest that Mikel Arteta is determined to bring Kounde to the Emirates Stadium this summer, with Arsenal putting forward an offer of €50 million, equivalent to £42 million, for the Barcelona player. Arteta has expressed strong interest in the French international, aiming to strengthen the team's defence. Kounde played as a right-back in 29 matches last season and as a centre-back in 16 games. The Arsenal manager is deeply impressed with Kounde and has urged the club to make a concentrated effort to secure his signing in this window. Arsenal has swiftly expressed interest, while Barcelona acknowledges that €50 million could be financially beneficial, but replacing a player of Kounde's caliber and performance will not be a simple task. Despite Kounde showing contentment in staying at Barcelona, Arsenal is willing to increase their initial offer if necessary, aware of the intense competition for players of this level. Dear fans, how do you feel about the possibility of Arsenal paying €50 million to sign Jules Kounde from Barcelona this summer? Do you think he would be a good addition to the team? According to the Daily Star, Arsenal is considering offering Nketiah to Crystal Palace in exchange for Marc Guehi. The Arsenal phenomenal striker has long been linked with a move to Selhurst Park, and it seems he could indeed be transferred this summer. Jean-Philippe Mateta had an impressive season for Palace last year, scoring 16 goals in the Premier League. But there's still a feeling that the Eagles need more firepower for the upcoming season. The deal to bring Marc Guehi could also involve another Arsenal player. There is a real possibility of a deal here with Guehi and Arsenal, but the player involved in the swap may not necessarily be Nketiah. In fact, after losing Michael Olise, Palace is more in need of reinforcements in advanced midfield positions and has shown interest in Emile Smith-Rowe. It's said that Palace is very interested in Smith-Rowe, and perhaps Arsenal could close the deal for Guehi by offering Smith-Rowe instead of Nketiah, or even alongside him. Swaps are becoming increasingly common in today's football due to financial fair play rules, and it's possible that Crystal Palace and Arsenal could reach some kind of agreement here. What is your opinion on the possibility of Arsenal offering Nketiah to Crystal Palace in exchange for Marc Guehi? Do you think it would be a good deal for the club? Arsenal wants to watch Sporting Club de Portugal striker Victor Gyokeres in action during pre-season before moving forward with any negotiations. According to Correio da Manhã, the English club wants to ensure the player's physical condition before proceeding with a potential signing. The newspaper reports that Arsenal has been monitoring Gyokeres for some time, but interest waned due to a minor knee surgery requirement. However, according to CM information, the surgery was minor, and he has recovered quickly, suggesting there are no major concerns for the future. Nevertheless, Arsenal still has internal doubts about Gyokeres' full recovery, prompting the club to wait for the Trofeo Cinco Violinos on Saturday, where Sporting will face Athletic Club Bilbao. The intention is to personally observe the player's performance. It seems the London club prefers to analyze the player and verify if his recovery meets their expectations before intensifying transfer negotiations again. Currently, Gyokeres has returned to training and played his first minutes in another friendly last Saturday. He is scheduled to participate in more friendly matches on Tuesday against Firenze and Sevilla. Arsenal will watch these games, along with Saturday's match, before making a final decision. CM indicates that a proposal for the player is expected to be sent to Sporting in early August. Meanwhile, the Portuguese club is waiting to see if Gyokeres' €100 million release clause will be triggered, although there is no confirmation that this will happen. According to Sky Sports reporter Dharmesh Sheth, Marseille is in negotiations with Arsenal for the possible transfer of Nketiah. The French club is currently assessing the conditions for a deal, but has not yet made a formal offer. It is understood that Nketiah is open to moving. We brought you news of Marseille's interest in Nketiah last week, and it appears that negotiations are progressing towards an agreement. This development comes after several Premier League clubs initially backed off due to Nketiah's asking price. However, his alleged availability for a lower fee or even on a loan with an option to buy could reignite their interest in acquiring him. Transfermarkt values Nketiah at €30 million, approximately £25 million, and a formal offer for that amount would likely be accepted by Arsenal for reinvestment. Nketiah is currently with Arsenal on their pre-season tour of the USA, but is deemed surplus to requirements due to his limited use last season. The situation surrounding his potential transfer to Marseille remains fluid, with other Premier League clubs also closely monitoring the outcome of the negotiations. Thank you for watching until the end. Until next time.